6.
Okay. Do you think God exists or doesn't exist?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Well, there's historical evidence that God exists.
Y- Okay. What's the historical evidence that God exists?
I mean, if you have read the Bible, I mean,
It's not historic evidence.
there is historical evidence that Jesus existed. I mean, it's proven by historians that aren't even
Oh yeah, Jesus did
believers.
exist, most likely.
Yeah,
Chris,
he
may I just-
existed.
Yeah, hold on.
He also, there is evidence that he died and resurrected. So
Yeah,
I think
but
that's.
Chris-
Not resurrected, but he died.
Wait, Chris, do you think that like if
Am I
Jesus...
talking to the host or this guy?
Yeah, hold on. Just give me a second, real quick. Chris, do you think that like if Jesus resurrected, that's evidence for God?
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been anyone historically other than him that has done that.
Yeah, but that doesn't really tell me why I would think that the explanation for
Because he's
that...
a divine. It proves his divine being.
Chris, just calm down. That's the claim, right? You're telling me he is a divine being, and the reason he's a divine being is because he rose from being unalived.
Correct.
Now, I'm asking, why would I think he's a divine being or from God or something? Because he rose from the dead.
Well, because if you look at the claims that he was making at the time, it's backed up by historians that, of course, some of them believe in Jesus, and there's historians that don't believe in him, and they still back up historically that it's accurate.
Okay, so you're saying because he claimed to be God and he did miracles like rising from the dead, that's sufficient to say that he is a divine being?
Wouldn't you say so?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I believe
great.
so.
Do you know about like the antichrist that's prophesied in the Bible?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what it
And I
says?
believe in the antichrist.
Hold on. Great. Do you know what it says that the antichrist is going to do?
100%. Yeah, I've read
Does it say
Revelation.
that he's going to perform miracles and, claim to be divine and all of that?
Yeah, it says there's
so
going to be
you would
lots
say
of
that
people that.
Chris, calm down real quick. You would say that that's sufficient to say that he's like from God? Then?
He was created. He's a being that was created. Yes, Satan was a creation of God.
No, I'm talking about the Antichrist, not Satan. It's a different thing.
What do you mean by the Antichrist?
Yeah, it's this figure that's supposed to come near the end times, right?
What figure?
Yeah, it's a figure that's supposed to come near the end times to test believers specifically.
Can you explain that figure?
Yeah, the figure basically aims to test believers and see if they are like reading their Bible, if they're consistent with the word of God.
That's not accurate.
That's pretty accurate.
No.
But what I'm saying is the things that you're telling me are sufficient to say that Jesus is a divine being, that he's from God. Those things are also true of the Antichrist. So you would have to say that the Antichrist would be a divine being.
No, because the Antichrist never claimed to be God himself, like Jesus did.
What if the Antichrist did claim to be God?
But he didn't.
You're acting like this was already done. It's not. But look, let's just say the Antichrist claimed to be God. Would you believe that he was God because he performed miracles?
He hasn't, so.
Okay, so are you going to engage with the hypothetical? Yes or no?
There is not a realistic hypothetical. That's illogical.
Okay, what is the contradiction?
Nowhere in the Bible does the Antichrist.
That's not a contradiction.
Nowhere, but it's a hype. It's not a real scenario. Like
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a real scenario for you to engage. Like you're just like dodging and obfuscating. It's really embarrassing. Can you please just engage?
I am engaging.
You're not.
Not in the way that you expect me to engage.
You're directly not engaging with what I said. I'm saying if the Antichrist claimed to be God, would you then say that it's sufficient to say that he is a divine being since he was performing miracles?
Good morning.
If he did, but that's nowhere in
if he
history
did.
or nowhere
If
in
he-
the Bible does he
That's
claim
such a
to
bad
be.
reductio to die on. You know that, right?
No, he
Also, and-
doesn't claim that.
Also, there is like biblical evidence that the Antichrist will claim to be God. Like
Wh-
2
where?
Thessalonians, for
Where?
example.
Read the scripture
Okay,
and give me
I'm
the
gonna be right back.
context.
Well, okay. Do you want me to? Okay, I'm gonna be right back because I know this is a claim that Christians make. This is not.
I don't
an
know what
atheist talking
Christians you
point.
talk to. Yeah. There would be,
So-
and it also says in the
Oh,
Bible
listen,
there would be
listen,
lots
listen.
that say Lord,
Humans.
Lord, but he doesn't know
Listen.
them.
Listen, God is everything. It's everywhere.
I'm sorry.